This is the message of the day. Let's do a speed run on this stack of tarot cards I pulled. See if this message is for you. King of Wands in reverse, the Tower, the Emperor in reverse, and the Death card. So that's a lot to start out. The King of Wands in reverse is someone who can be a little bit malicious. It reminds me of someone who has a very explosive temper, or they might be the type of person who's very demanding and maybe a little bit mean-spirited at times. I feel like this energy, whoever this is, whatever this is, the source of it, it made your foundation not really stable to where everything that you have built is now falling and crumbling down because, again, it was never built on a solid foundation with this energy behind it. You also have the Emperor in reverse, which is very similar to the King of Wands in reverse. This is like the masculine power card. It's a major arcana card, but in the reverse, it's like this masculine authority or someone who should be a healthy leader or provide structure. They're actually very childish, controlling. There's a lot of conflict. Nothing can be easy with this energy. And it's almost like these two pairs of cards are like mirroring each other, because we also have the Death card right next to the Emperor in reverse. So it's just like explaining that there needs to be a rebirth, a renewal. Things need to be closed out, not in a literal sense, but just in the way that this card does represent endings, change, and transformation. It's represented by Scorpio. So I feel like already the main message is very clear and repeated with these two pairs, which is that what is stopping you up right now is this really controlling energy. Is the energy coming from you? Is it coming from someone else? Is it your inner critic? Is it old things that replay from childhood? Only you can answer that. Next set, we have Temperance, the Three of Wands, the Queen of Wands, and the Page of Pentacles. So it's almost like once you're able to let this go, that's when you're able to start seeing clearly again. I feel like it's almost this energy puts blinders on your vision. So once you're able to let this go, you're going to find balance. You're going to start to see where your blueprints can turn into actionable plans, or you can actually see your vision again. With the Queen of Wands, you're taking back your power. You're using your creativity and being very determined to start over. Even if you have this Page of Pentacles, young, less experienced energy, this page has very little. Pentacles has to do with often finances, domestic life, things of this earth. So this page has very little, but they see the vision with the one coin that they do have in hand. So that's I think it's kind of telling a story. So let's get the next four cards. Two of Swords, Wheel of Fortune in reverse, Page of Swords, and the Six of Cups in reverse. There may be some inner conflict. You don't know which way to turn, which decision to choose, and it's kind of leaving you just stuck in between, where you are still stuck in this Tower energy and this needing to embrace these transformations. Not taking action. Of course, you want to take a calculated, smart action, but not taking any action and just being stuck in between land. It's like that is stopping you from the next chapter, the next progression in your life. I feel like it's just like this is stagnant energy. I feel like you are aware of this King of Wands in reverse and Tower energy, but you just are stuck. That's kind of what's keeping you in this cycle of bad luck. It's not your fault, but it's just a call to maybe examine it, see what can be done to make changes if this makes sense to you. With the Page of Swords, again, the pages are a less experienced energy. So I do feel like you want to learn. The Swords is about logic, reason, communication. So I do feel like you want to learn in those areas to kind of heal something maybe from childhood or a bad memory or just some sort of wound from like your past, where you might feel like the past is your present and your present is your past sometimes for some of you. But I feel like you need to forgive yourself in order to get out of this place of stuckness. Let's get the next 4 cards. 6 of Pentacles in reverse, 4 of Wands, the Knight of Wands in reverse, and the 3 of Pentacles. So I feel like you have this 6 of Pentacles in reverse right over this Temperance card, which represents moderation and balance. So I feel like there is an imbalance when it comes to the way others help you. I feel like there may be someone in your life, or this could be your own energy towards yourself, that is very uncharitable, unwilling to help, unwilling to give, which is preventing you from that balance. Also feeding into your stuckness with that 2 of Swords. The 4 of Rods, that is a really positive card. So I think your luck will turn around as soon as you're able to start giving back to yourself, investing in yourself. So that way you can like have new spark of energy and joy and success that will bring harmony in your life. I feel like it has to do with relationships, family. The Knight of Wands in reverse. This person can have setbacks, sometimes because of arrogance, but also because of recklessness, or just they're just like coming in hot, but not really like looking at their surroundings to see what that powerful action, how that might affect others or something like that. So I'm seeing like to embrace this Page of Swords energy, which is learning, and to try to let go of you just like impulsively trying to take action because you are stuck or you feel stuck. So there needs to be a balance with like taking calculated risks, even if you feel not totally certain about your power. With the 3 of Pentacles, you need to look for outside help, ask for others' opinions if you're trying to move on from a situation, or if you have any goals in mind. I'm hearing don't do it by yourself. Go to others who have more wisdom and experience so you can learn. Knight of Cups in reverse, Queen of Cups in reverse, King of Swords, and the 6 of Wands in the upright.